Hello, in this video we will use LINEST Polynomial Regression to draw the principal payment and interest payment of a credit card loan. So we will first calculate the yearly payment of this credit card. Here we have a credit card loan of $100,000 and we'll pay this credit card over the next 15 years and the interest rate is 20%. So we have PMT 20, or the rate is 20%, and the number of years to pay is 15. The present balance of the credit card is 100,000. That's why it's negative, because it's a loan, and the future value will be zero. And the type, that means we're making the payment after each period. So we need to pay $21,388.21 every year for the next 15 years. Let's calculate the principal of that and the interest of that. How much will go to the principal and how much will go to the interest. Begin with the principal payment. So RA formula, PPMT, where the rate is 20% and the period will be 1 to 15. And the number of years to pay, of course, 15. And the current value is, our loan is $100,000. You want it to be zero on the 15th year, and the type will be zero, meaning we're making the payment at the end of each period. So that goes to the principal of our interest payment. Then we go to the interest payments. How much will go to the interest? So IPMT 20%, and the period will be from 1 to 15, and then our period is 15 years, and the present value is 100,000, our balance. We want it to be zero at the end of the year, 15 years, and the payment every end of each year, each period. So that's our, during the first year, for the first year, our $21,388.21, 20,000 will go to the interest, while 1,388 will go to the principal. We will draw the trend line of this interest and principal payment. We use the scatter chart, and we'll show the equation. Since we're using LINEST Polynomial Regression, we will choose the trend line polynomial. And you show the equation. But you want a better fit, so we increase that to 3. That's better. Now that we have the polynomial equation of our trend line to the third degree, let's calculate this value. So we have here the PPMT equals 883 plus 461x minus 39.2x squared plus 5.55x cubed. The x value is the period here. That's the x value. While the IPMT in red, that's 20,505 minus 461x plus 339.2x squared minus 5.55x cubed. We will calculate these values using LINEST. To do that, we will first fill up this matrix, the x matrix, which is our formula of the x values for the x column, and then the x squared column will be our formula of the x values squared. And for the third column will be RA formula of the x values cube, or 3. Now that we have the x matrix, we can now enter the LINEST for the PPMT, or principal payment, which is LINEST data y and data x. Our B0 is 883, matches to our LINEST equation. Our B1, 461.49, is rounded up as 461. Our B2, negative 39.16, rounded up as 39.2. Our B3, 5.55, matches to our equation, the PPMT equation. Next, we enter the LINEST for the interest. So LINEST data y, that's our data y, and data x, that's our data x. Enter. So here we have B0, 20,505.15, matches to our LINEST equation, LINEST output, or our chart. Negative 461.49, rounded up as negative 461 in our chart. 39.16, rounded up as 39.2 in our chart. And negative 5.55, rounded up as is the same, it matches to our chart. This completes the LINEST Polynomial Regression, showing the trendline equations of principal payment and interest payment of our